Welcome back. Now, one of the most exciting events on the gaming calendar, Comic-Con Africa, is taking place in Cape Town this year and promises to be a weekend full of events. The four-day festival focuses on all elements of pop culture and is bringing international and local comic artists, film and TV celebrities and cosplayers to South African shores, where they meet fans, sign autographs and have photo ops. Well, Comic-Con previously only took place in Johannesburg, and this year they're joining forces with Comic-Con Cape Town to supersize the fun and experience for fans. Well, the event got underway at the Cape Town International Convention Center on Thursday and runs until tomorrow. Now, joining us on Zoom and live from the event is the marketing manager, Calvin van der Berg. Calvin, a very good morning to you. A warm welcome to Morning Live. I mean, you've been running since about Thursday. Tell us how it's been going for the past 2-3 days.
I tell you, the people down here in Cape Town, they are so excited to be having the con. We've received such an overwhelming positive response. Everybody's so excited. Everybody's all dressed up. Everybody's having a great time. The exhibitors are happy. The team is happy. CCICC is happy. It just feels like all of Cape Town really needed a Comic-Con and everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, and I mean, for somebody who's not gaming junkie or into, this kind of thing, tell us about what is Comic-Con?
All right, so I wish that I could pick you up and take you around on the con floor because it's so hard to get across exactly what's going on, and it's such an energy that you experience when you're on the con floor. But in a nutshell, anything to do with pop culture. So that's your gaming, that's your comic books, it's your dress up. As you can see, we have some lovely cosplayers behind us, and the con is starting to look like the biggest crossover episode ever. So anything to do with enjoying kind of films, series, meeting international celebrities, it's all going on right here at Comic-Con.
And I know that every year you bring this amazing lineup. I mean, tell us who's on the lineup this year.
Yes, with pleasure. So we have Kat Graham, who's from Vampire Diaries, as well as Netflix's Love in the Villa. We have David Oakes from Viking Valhalla. We have Tati Gabrielle, who's from the Uncharted movie, as well as you. We have Jason R. Moore, who's from Punisher. So we've got quite a strong lineup, and that also includes Ross McQuant, who was Aaron in The Walking Dead. The fans are so excited. They're such cool people. They're really cool to hang out with. And if you want to get some one-on-one time, you can head on down and get a photograph with them, or you can take anything to them to sign.
I mean, Calvin, it's not Comic-Con without the costumes. And, we see some of them there just behind you. Tell us about what we've seen over the past 2 days in terms of costumes and the dressing up.
Let me tell you, what we've seen is absolutely phenomenal, and it's impeccable to see this extent of talent. It gets me so excited because people have worked on their costumes for 7 months or something like that. You got people that are wearing store-bought Spideys, which is awesome, down to somebody who has like a full animatronic. They press a button on their wrist and their whole helmet kind of lifts. It's incredible. People are so passionate about it. We have daily cosplay casual competitions where if you're just dressed up, you can get onto main stage and go have a good time and walk across and have your moment in the sun. But the big thing is on Sunday, we have our regional championships of cosplay. And what's really incredible about that is it could lead to a ticket to Chicago, where South Africa has always placed first or second since 2018, barring the years of COVID. So we have a really great reputation. South Africa has an extraordinarily high standard of cosplay, and we're so excited to be showcasing that.
And I was about to ask, who's our biggest threat in terms of cosplaying? Because we do rank above the best in the world.
I think, that's what makes it so exciting is we're at the top, so that's something that we can be so proud of, is that we've worked our way up this way. People are passionate about it. They're busy spending hours and hours and hours to make this all successful. So when it comes to our competition, it's really amongst the locals on who's getting that ticket to Chicago. Yeah.
And Gamer Island, tell us a little bit about that.
All right, so Gamer Island is our gaming experience. It's taken up 2 full halls of the CTICC to We have a Doritos Crunch Cup where fans can win up to win a contribution of a 7,000 Rand prize pool. We have our friends over at Telkom who are running great free-to-play tournaments across FIFA and racing simulators and some mobile gaming. We have Toyota as well, who's bringing us racing sims, which is great. A couple casual things. Yesterday I saw some guys that were busy playing some Guitar Hero, which was awesome. We have StreamerCon, which is based on content creation. So if you want to get into that kind of space, you can learn a bit more over there. In our gamer item, we've also got tabletop gaming, which is like Dungeons and Dragons and Road to Catan, and everybody's just sitting having a good time.
And what else is in store tomorrow? Just give us details about today and tomorrow. What do you have on your lineup?
Awesome. So across 4 stages, there's a lot going on. In our artist alley, which is an area where there's some independent and international artists, we have sketch battles going on where people are going back to back, or rather head to head. Some of these big legendary names that have worked on Marvel and DC titles. That's happening in the artist alley. We have the Cape Town International Animation Festival, which is co-located with us. It's a little bit more industry focused, but people that are looking to get into animation would really get a lot of value from that. On our gaming stage, of course, we have StreamerCon, but the main stage is where the party's at. Every single celebrity has some time on the stage where they'll take questions from fans as well as have a little interview, and we can meet them there. But like I said, that big competition, which could get you a ticket to Chicago, that's also happening tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So the program, we're only halfway through, and let me tell you, it just keeps getting better and better and better as the fans are just more receptive to what's going on.
Why the decision to move it from Johannesburg to Cape Town?
See, I think that it's all about the sense of growing the community. We really want to bring Comic-Con to everybody. Comic-Con is such an area of self-expression. It's free of judgment. We have a massive show down in Joburg, and you know what? It's Cape Town's time. Cape Town's a beautiful city. It's very artistic. Movies have been shot here. It's very unique in the sense that a road will be closed with a triangle sign that says filming in progress. You don't see that kind of thing in Joburg. You see different kinds of elements in there. But Cape Town's so artistic, it's a beautiful city, and we were excited to see what Cape Town flavor it is. And let me tell you, it's very different from the Joburg show in a very positive way.
Yeah. And Calvin, give us ticket details. How do people get a hold of tickets? Or do they just show up at the convention center?
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head on over to Howler. Please be very careful of scalping or resellers or anything like that. We'll only let you in with a valid ticket just for the safety of the show. But you're going to head on over to Howler and check the dates that aren't sold out. It's 160 Rand for a day pass. If you want to come today and tomorrow, get a weekend pass. That's 533. So hop on over to Howler. Tickets are still available, but the little bit more that we issued out, those are selling out fast too. So go pick them up while they're still there.
All right. Calvin, thank you so much for talking to us. I'm going to ask the ladies to wave for us. Can they wave? The ladies just behind you. We're going to ask them to be part of this. Yes, they need to wave. Even the lady in the purple.
Hi.
Get it? So they're not props. We just needed to make sure. Calvin van der Berg, thank you so much for talking to us. He's the marketing manager at Comic-Con Africa, speaking to us about the Comic-Con Festival currently underway at the Cape Town International Convention Center.